from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker.
A literal chill has just come over this arena. Did somebody just pump up the air conditioning? I'd like to point out just how focused these guys look here tonight. They really do, Michael, which makes me think we're in for one heck of a match here tonight.
And his opponent, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Epico.
And here comes Epico.
When the pressure's on, this is a huge match for him here tonight.
And Byron, I'd say he appears to be at the top of his game right now.
Well, he's going to need to be if he wants to survive this match, that's for sure.
And oh, how the mighty have fallen. The Undertaker losing his championship to Roman Reigns. And then last week losing to Shane McMahon. Believe it or not, and this is the SmackDown debut of Epico, folks. The Undertaker is just as desperate for a win here tonight as Epico. I can't believe I just said that. But that's exactly where we find the former World Heavyweight Champion here tonight to start off SmackDown. And again, we want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight. Unbelievable night of matches, lots of opportunity, as always on SmackDown. And we start with a huge opportunity here for Epico and The Undertaker. For The Undertaker, it's a chance to bounce back after just a rough couple of weeks, falling from grace as The Undertaker has. And for Epico, this is a chance to have an unbelievable debut here on SmackDown by defeating the former world champion.
On a side note, I think with
and it doesn't get much bigger for Epico.
On my critically acclaimed show, Culture Shock,
missing that enziguri kick, maybe going for that one too many times against the dead man. Who hits him with a scoop and a slam there. And the Undertaker, he's got to be frustrated with himself more than anything. As you hear the crowd supporting the Undertaker despite his flaws, despite his warts as of late.
Corey, tell me, just how much strength
The Undertaker's got a lot of work to do if he's going to rebuild himself as a contender for Roman Reigns' championship.
The smoke, all of it. It's just the beginning of the most awe-inspiring
And
figure
here we
sports
go,
entertainment will ever
Epico,
know. The mighty Undertaker.
showing what
By
he's
the way,
got
Corey, what a
with
subtle
that
way to plug your
Hurricane
show. Nice
Rana.
work.
And a nice leg drop. And Epico, the timing of this match for Epico could not be better. The Undertaker is a frustrated man, and he's a beaten man. But Epico missing badly there on that drop kick. And the Undertaker may have some good fortune here if he's taking on an incompetent competitor, which is what he's hoping for. But Epico able, to his credit, gain back some control here, if only for a little while, as he gets hit with a DDT by the Undertaker. And the Undertaker now tossing Epico back into the turnbuckle.
Uh-oh, I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
And now Epico could be in trouble here. Sidewalk slam from the second rope. And that hurt Epico more than it hurt the Undertaker, that's for sure. And the Undertaker, if that wasn't enough, there's another sidewalk slam.
We all knew this was going to be an all-out battle. He just has to make
And
sure
here
this
we go,
doesn't get
choke
too
slam as the
out of hand
crowd
for him.
tells the Undertaker he's still got it.
Slam! He's really looking to prove a point here. Oh man, Epico is in trouble now.
And now the Undertaker just wants to punish Epico. He could have just gone for the cover.
The tombstone drives Undertaker's opponent straight into the canvas.
And the Undertaker wasting too much time there. We've seen too many mistakes, too many big mental mistakes from the Undertaker. And this could be a great match for him. This could be a match that helps build back his confidence.
Looks like his shoulder has a giant target on
But
it.
it could also destroy his confidence if he's unable to get the victory. As he waits for Epico to get up to his feet. And here we go, tombstone pile driver.
Tombstone pile driver. This one is
And he's going to go for a cover here. Sweeping the leg, by the way. Something he did not do against Shane McMahon, and the Undertaker with a much needed victory. And his fans hope, as does the Undertaker himself, that this is the road to recovery for the former world champion.
Here is your winner, The Undertaker.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're just getting started. Now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up. It's Mr. Perfect versus Bushwhacker Luke.
Oh, we aren't going anywhere.
Making his way to the ring from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 257 pounds, the United States Champion, Mr. Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect just oozing with confidence right now.
I gotta say, guys, he doesn't appear to be in the mood here tonight.
He's not the only one, Cole. I gotta say, I'm not really in the mood to be sitting next to you two. But hey, we do what we have to do.
And his opponent, from Wellington, New Zealand, weighing in at 247 pounds, Bushwhacker Luke.
Plenty of Bushwhacker fans in the crowd tonight waving their arms as Luke makes his way to the ring.
For a guy who's so eccentric, Luke sure does have a lot of fans here.
Well, I think we can all agree that this will be no easy match for him here tonight.
Yeah, but you could say that about every match here on the card. There's no such thing as a cakewalk here in the WWE.
And Bushwhacker Luke diving into the deep end, a singles competition. This is really the first time we've seen Luke on SmackDown since the draft, which split up the Bushwhackers. Luke here on SmackDown, Butch on Raw. And talk about a difficult matchup here for Luke, having to take on the United States champion, Mr. Perfect, in one-on-one action. Mr. Perfect would love to prove a point here that Luke does not belong in singles competition, doesn't belong in any competition against the likes of Mr. Perfect. But there you go, Luke, proving me wrong there, just knocking Mr. Perfect off of the apron and right into the steel steps there.
Look at this!
And Luke's got to be careful, the referees count. Mr. Perfect using those elbows to get some separation.
He's got to hurry if he doesn't want
and
to get
Mr. Perfect wisely breaking the count, getting Luke back in the ring. He doesn't want to end this match by count out. He wants to beat him in that ring. That's the type of competitor Mr. Perfect is. And you'd expect nothing less from the United States champion.
They both seem pretty even as far as health is concerned.
And Luke now going for a cover. How about this? Not even a 1 count. And a Russian leg sweep by Mr. Perfect. Cover here. And not even a 1 count for Mr. Perfect. This match far from over. One of our opening matches here on SmackDown. The Undertaker on the road to redemption with the victory over Epico. And now Mr. Perfect.
Don't you dare get up, man.
Waiting for Luke to get up. Oh, and a missile drop kick from the top rope. And Luke's going to be reeling from that. And Mr. Perfect missing that elbow drop. Luke quickly rolling back into action with an eye gouge. And Luke's going to have to take some shortcuts there. He's going to have to take some liberties if he's going to be victorious against Mr. Perfect.
We all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
I know it's
and
early,
a neck
but he
breaker.
has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
When this guy's on,
Luke now going to work. And I got to admit, you've got to admit, Luke has been pretty impressive here against Mr. Perfect. He's proving that he belongs in singles competition here on SmackDown. Just as I say that, Mr. Perfect with a back body drop, taking down Bushwhacker Luke.
Yeah, but we'll see if
and Luke just shoving Mr. Perfect away, and a nice headbutt there, taking him down. And here we go, Mr. Perfect could be in trouble here. I can't believe I'm saying that. Instant contendership if Luke can do it. And he takes down the champion.
A statement, Cole.
Looks like Mr. Perfect starting to fade.
But can he get the cover?
I'm not sure how much more he has
He's
to
going
give.
for
Can he
it.
do it here?
And Mr. Perfect kicks out. Luke can't believe it. And I can't believe that Luke got that close to a 3.
And now he goes for
dropping
a
a knee
time.
right into the face of the U.S. champion. And Mr. Perfect is in a world of trouble here. And Luke's got him right back into the turnbuckle. The crowd loving this. And here we go, some stomping and some knees from Luke, and Mr. Perfect wisely getting out of the ring. He wanted to break that momentum. And how about that? Luke's able to counter into a Russian leg sweep. And Mr. Perfect again rolling outside the ring. Not a good stretch here for the United States champion.
He is a one-man gang
as he takes down, or he just barely caught. He caught Luke just enough with that clothesline.
A kick to the gut. That'll double you over.
And Mr. Perfect getting Luke back into the ring and nailing him with that elbow. Mr. Perfect says that's it. Definitely frustrated is Mr. Perfect.
Here he goes. Beautiful rolling neck snap. Totally perfect.
And a nice neck snap there from Mr. Perfect. You could say that it was perfect and you'd be right. Perfectly executed, but wait a second, Luke, you can't count him out here.
And he gets him with a counter.
Such an effort here, you've got to be impressed. Swinging neck breaker by the U.S. champion and a cover. Referee out of position. And Mr. Perfect not happy, and nor should he be. The referee was in horrible position there. And Mr. Perfect just wants to end this thing right now. Perfect flex coming up. And that could do it.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
And the U.S. champion victorious. Great effort by Luke, but it wasn't enough to beat the U.S. champion.
That was an awesome win for this young man. One of the biggest of his career by far. What a battle. Respect to both competitors. And this I love.
And how about that? Mr. Perfect shaking hands with Luke. The ultimate sign of respect by the U.S. champion. You've got to love that.
Great sportsmanship. I would have hit him in the mouth. Up next, I expect things to get completely out of control.
It will be Brock Lesnar taking on some tough competition.
And I couldn't be more excited about it.
Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Guys, what better way to to start the night off than with this one.
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
And I'd add that he certainly has his work cut out for him here tonight. Would you agree, Byron?
Yeah, this isn't going to be easy for him, that's for sure. But he knew that when he signed up for this match.
And his opponent, from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 315 pounds, Sawyer Fulton.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
And I'd also like to add that this match will go a long way in determining the pecking order here in WWE.
Yeah, and he's hoping his stock continues to rise. A loss here, though, would certainly crush those hopes.
Sawyer Fulton coming into this match with a lot of momentum. And you've got to give this kid credit, wanting to get into the ring with Brock Lesnar in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And obviously this episode is chock full of opportunities. But I don't know if this is so much of an opportunity for Sawyer Fulton as it is possibly just a devastating defeat at the hands of Brock Lesnar, who's going to take him straight to Suplex City. Suplex after suplex.
Perfectly executed, guys. Did you guys feel
and Brock Lesnar already waiting for Sawyer Fulton for the F5.
Game over, guys.
Is this really happening, Michael? With that F5! Bang! This
And Falls Count Anywhere may not even be a stipulation they need for this match. Brock Lesnar making quick work of Sawyer Fulton.
Here is your winner, Brock Lesnar.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks. We have some fatal four-way action coming up next.
One of these four superstars is going to get a pinfall or a submission to close the deal. Let's see which one.
Making his way to the ring from Dresden, Germany, weighing in at 245 pounds, Alexander Wolfe.
Folks, Alexander Wolfe is about as unstable as it gets.
Which makes me wonder why anybody would agree to step into the ring with him.
Well, he definitely looks ready for what's ahead of him here tonight, that's for sure.
I'd agree with that, Michael. In fact, I don't remember the last time I saw him in better shape than he's in right now.
And his opponent, first, from Live Oak, Florida, weighing in at 270 pounds, Titus O'Neil.
Corey, you have to like what we've seen from Titus O'Neil of late, am I right?
Yeah, Titus O'Neil has absolutely proven to be the real deal, that's for sure.
And on top of that, this match will undoubtedly have a big impact on where these guys stand in the next WWE.com power rankings.
And there's been so much upward movement from new faces over the past few weeks that dropping more than 10 spots following a loss isn't necessarily out of the question.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Christian.
Here comes Christian, a man who's seemingly always looking for one more match.
Well, he's got it here tonight, Michael.
Corey, what should we expect from him here tonight?
I expect him to come out of the gate hot, Cole. From what I've been told, he's been really concentrating on getting the advantage early. But of course, that's easier said than done.
Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Guys, we have 4 WWE's biggest names set to do battle here tonight.
And Michael, I can realistically see any one of these 4 superstars winning this match, which is what makes this match so unpredictable.
This is without a doubt a big-time match for him, guys. I don't think he can afford to come up short in this one.
I'd say that statement is more true now than ever before. That's how heated the competition here in WWE is right now.
And the opportunities continue here on SmackDown. Thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here tonight. Some unbelievable action we've seen so far, but that may pale in comparison to what we're going to see right now. Titus O'Neil, we've not seen since the draft. It'll be interesting to see what he can do here in this matchup. Of course, Alexander Wolfe getting victory after victory here on SmackDown. Christian and Shinsuke Nakamura, no strangers to victory either, so this should be a very interesting matchup. As you see, Wolfe taking down Christian with that neck breaker, and Nakamura going straight to work against Titus O'Neil.
He knows he's in trouble. He'd be smart to stay put there. He misses the dive.
And unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
It's got to be hard to rebound. He goes for the quick pin attempt. And a kick out, not even close on that.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
Hit with a swing.
And Titus O'Neil outside of the ring right now. Shinsuke Nakamura going after Christian, who's still working on Alexander Wolfe. I think Christian knows just how successful Wolfe has been recently on SmackDown. He's not going to let up. And Titus O'Neil back in the ring.
Titus O'Neil is powerful, fast, and mean, and those are his good qualities. The superstar known as the real deal is putting all of his energy into
lots of action going on in this one as you see Titus O'Neil just tossing Shinsuke Nakamura, and a nice suplex there by Christian on Wolfe. Wolfe rolls to the outside, and a nice Samoan drop by Titus O'Neil. What a shot there by Christian, and Shinsuke Nakamura answers with a shot of his own. Oh, and those two get tossed right into each other in the turnbuckle.
He's sending a message to the entire
and Titus going after all three men there, knocking down Shinsuke and Christian. And Wolfe could just stand there and take some of that.
In launching the Titus brand and making sure everyone knows what it's all about.
Oh, what a DDT there by Christian, and he may want to go for a cover here. Instead, he's going up to the second rope, hitting that elbow, and there's an elbow drop from Titus as well. Cover now by Christian.
Look out. Titus O'Neil with the clash of the Titus.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
That'll readjust your spine. He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And now Christian fighting off Titus O'Neil.
Christian is taking no prisoners.
And out goes Titus.
Ill-advised move. Nobody controls the pace of
and a neck breaker by Alexander Wolfe. Wolfe's got him up. Christian could be in trouble here. And Nakamura just waiting for his chance to get in a shot.
He clearly did his homework heading into tonight.
And Wolfe going right after Shinsuke Nakamura. This could be a prime opportunity for the former primetime player, Titus O'Neil. But just as I say that, Wolfe and Shinsuke Nakamura back in the ring.
Yeah, let's hope he can keep this.
What a shot there by Shinsuke. Taking out Alexander Wolfe and Christian now. Going up top.
Looks like he's starting to tire.
The crowd behind Christian as he hits that frog splash.
God, what a stiff shot. And right on the mark.
And here we go, kill switch.
No doubt about that one.
Christian with the cover, this could do it.
Here we go for the win.
And Christian victorious.
It's all over.
Here is your winner, Christian.
And that's a win to start off the night.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
And for three of these competitors, that is not how they drew this one up. Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up next. It'll be Tyson Kidd against Steve Austin.
This is going to be amazing.
Big match up here tonight, ready to go. And oh, look at from behind.
Oh, John Cena attacking Stone Cold from behind. Did you know these two hate each other? What an opportunity here for Tyson Kidd now.
Yeah, that guy should be suspended.
Stone Cold scheduled to compete against Tyson Kidd, and Tyson Kidd
And how could he even
getting
go in this
quite
match?
an early Christmas present from John Cena.
Oh, come on. He's not ready.
And can Tyson Kidd take advantage? He goes for him right away with that Hurricane Rana. This is our co-main event for the night.
Hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
The last time I heard San Antonio this loud was when we were last here for the Royal Rumble. So give us the breakdown here for Steve Austin. It'll be interesting to see how he plans to get it done. What do you think?
And can Stone Cold overcome that attack from John Cena?
All sorts of hell in there. Only time will
He's
tell
certainly trying to as he hits that elbow drop.
Steve Austin is going to have tonight, but watch out.
Well, some superstars thrive in this big spotlight.
And it might take more than that attack from Cena to take out Stone Cold Steve Austin, but Tyson Kidd's going to try anyways. Nice DDT. I think Tyson Kidd is well aware of the fact of what kind of opportunity this is for him. As Austin now fighting off Tyson Kidd. He's got him in the ropes. Oh, what a nice knee there by Stone Cold. And another one right to the back.
Oh, the reversal by Tyson Kidd. He took an incredible pounding there. And now Tyson Kidd pushing forward.
And Tyson Kidd going for a cover here.
Looking to catch him off guard there,
Just a one count. But you can see some momentum building for Tyson Kidd, or at least it was. Stone Cold trying to get him to tap out to the $1 Million Dream.
Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great
but he switches that into a Russian leg sweep. Not since the days of Stone Cold being the ringmaster have we seen that move. And he just bloodied Tyson Kidd with that Luthez press, those punches just raining down on Tyson Kidd. And Tyson Kidd could be in trouble here. Stunner! And a Stone Cold Stunner, that could do it. Austin sending a message to John Cena.
This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks. Up next, we're going to see someone defy the odds as triple threat action.
Making his way to the ring, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, Roman Reigns.
And we're used to this reaction from Roman Reigns. Am I right, Corey?
Love him or hate him, Cole, the reaction Roman Reigns elicits is undeniable.
Well, I think we can all agree that this will be no easy match for him here tonight.
Yeah, but you can say that about every match here on the card. There's no such thing as a cakewalk here in the WWE.
And his opponents, first, from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 194 pounds, the king of the cruiserweights, Neville.
Neville's got that serious look on his face again, guys.
Which tells me his opponent's in for a long night.
And he clearly comes into this match in tremendous physical condition.
Yeah, but where is he mentally, Cole? That's the real question. I don't care about how good you look. If you don't have it upstairs, you're simply not going to succeed.
Weighing in at 235 pounds, Shane McMahon.
Byron, what's the game plan for these superstars heading into this triple threat match?
Michael, a lot of times you'll see a competitor lurking in the weeds, just waiting for the right time to strike. But knowing these three superstars the way I do, I doubt we'll see any of them standing by idly here tonight.
And here we go, main event, the new WWE World Champion, Roman Reigns going up against Neville and Shane McMahon. And on paper, this may not look like the greatest main event, but let's do a quick history lesson. Shane McMahon last week defeated the former world champion, The Undertaker. And of course, Neville, no stranger to competing against The Undertaker for the World Championship. So this is actually a pretty big main event and a big-time challenge for Roman Reigns.
For him right now. Here we go in this triple threat match. What can he do to get the best of the other two superstars in there?
I'll be very curious to see what type of game plan he has in store as this triple threat match continues.
And Shane McMahon trying to send Neville flying. Roman Reigns does with that punch.
In a triple threat, anything can happen.
And Roman Reigns now has Shane McMahon to himself. Oh, Shane McMahon able to duck that clothesline. And a nice shot there by Shane O'Mac.
He can't do that. But when it comes to the big dog, you can be sure the
man Neville may be biding his time.
Is going to bring the fight.
As you see Shane McMahon maybe going up top. And Neville just going to walk out of the way.
Bad move there.
He misses with that elbow shot.
Made him think that was a good idea.
And this is, as we said, a great challenge to Roman Reigns. His first match since becoming the world champion. defeating Randy Orton and The Undertaker at Extreme Rules. And again, if you guys have not seen Extreme Rules, I highly recommend you stop what you're doing right now, go back on our YouTube channel and check out Extreme Rules, because it was from top to bottom one of the best shows JFWR has ever had. And it definitely shaped the environment that you're seeing on SmackDown now.
Of the big dog means when he's in a match, it's only a matter of time before he assumes control.
And Shane McMahon, what a shot there on Neville. And this is a good opportunity for Shane McMahon and Neville with the world champion on the outside of the ring. Can they make the most out of it? Shane McMahon definitely trying to. Shot after shot on Neville. And look at this, Shane McMahon hanging Roman Reigns out to dry.
He's not getting up. You can't like his chances right now.
Got to be impressed with what Shane O'Mac's been able to do. He's got a sharpshooter locked in now.
And he escapes the submission.
Shane McMahon, people might laugh, but he had a victory over The Undertaker last week. And he did it clean. No weapons necessary for Shane O'Mac. And here we go, Roman Reigns going after Neville.
This is a dangerous spot for him to be here in this
and the world champion trying to get some control here, but Neville with a nice neck breaker.
It's not like his opponent is running away with this thing.
Taking down the champion. And remember, this is a non-title match, but a huge opportunity, it goes without saying, for Shane McMahon and Neville.
Yeah, he's running
and look at these knee shots here from Shane McMahon. Oh, and a Bronco Buster. You haven't seen that in a long time. And Roman Reigns again outside the ring. That's going to give Shane McMahon and Neville a chance.
He better hope he can sustain that effort.
Shane McMahon into the turnbuckle now. And Neville's going to lift him up to the top rope. Shane McMahon pushed him off. Oh, and what a drop kick from the top rope by Shane McMahon.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Don't count him out, folks. Don't count him out at all. He's got Neville now into the turnbuckle. Oh, and just forearm smash. And a nice belly-to-belly by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns trying to pick up the pieces. Superman punch on Neville. And this is how Reigns won the title. And Neville somehow able to kick out of a Superman punch from Roman Reigns. Great action here in our main event.
1, 2, and 3.
As Roman Reigns able to take down Neville with that clothesline. And Shane McMahon starting to stir on the outside. Cover here by Reigns. And again, Neville able to kick out. And look at this, Shane McMahon out of nowhere, cover. Reigns able to counter.
Nobody's surprised.
And we continue.
It's going to take more than that for either one of those two to get a cover on each other. Reigns into the ropes. And Reigns caught Shane McMahon right there. Oh, and a spear.
He might just win this.
Covered by Reigns.
And there's a kick out.
And Shane McMahon somehow able to kick out. And the world champion unable to get the victory just yet as he hits a powerbomb on Shane McMahon. And now tosses Neville into the turnbuckle.
So much power behind
what a shot there by Roman Reigns. Oh, and just driving him shoulder first. Right into the steel post. Roman Reigns may be looking for a powerbomb here on Neville. And you can see the energy that's taken out of Roman Reigns. And now it's Shane O'Mac and Roman Reigns. Nice neck breaker by Shane McMahon. And Shane McMahon might be the most impressive superstar on SmackDown these days. Victorious over The Undertaker last week. Can he get a victory here tonight against the world champion? But again, you can't forget about Neville, who's back in the ring. Reigns right into the turnbuckle. And it looks like Neville's just waiting for his shot, waiting for a chance to get back into this match. He thought he had it right there. And look at the power of Roman Reigns lifting up Shane with just one arm into a powerbomb. And a nice reverse DDT. Neville thinks that's going to do it. 2 count. And that was close for Neville. Neville's got Shane up. Tosses him into the turnbuckle.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get
Neville
up
would
now.
love to get a victory here. He's got Shane up high. This does not look good for Shane O'Mac. Shane's in trouble here.
I don't know how these superstars are doing.
Superplex.
This one is over.
And what a superplex that was. Neville's got to go for a cover here. Roman Reigns starting to stir though.
He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting
Oh,
up.
Shane McMahon able to kick out. Roman Reigns would not have been able to do anything there if Neville got the victory. And an outsider's edge powerbomb by Roman Reigns. And the world champion back in control of this one. And a huge Samoan drop. Neville can only roll out of the ring right now. And Reigns wasting time here. That's not going to do it. Shane McMahon, no surprise, able to kick out. Roman Reigns going to have to do more than that as he's hitting Shane with those elbows. The world champion trying to get a victory here in the main event. His first match since becoming champion in Extreme Rules. Shot after shot by Roman Reigns, and Shane McMahon in a lot of trouble here.
I think we're at the point in this match.
Drive by.
That'll do it.
Shane absorbing a lot of punishment here.
And Roman Reigns going for the cover, but Neville there on time.
Showing very few signs of life here.
Yeah, there's no way he comes back from this.
Nice elbow shot. Oh, Neville's going for a kick. He got a kick right there.
This could do it.
Crucifix cover. Just a 2 count for Neville, but that was awfully close. You gotta love the effort of Neville here. He knows how important this match is. I think all 3 of these men do. As Roman Reigns just gets tossed in the turnbuckle.
Oh no.
And Neville has Roman Reigns on the top now. Neville's turning his attention though to Shane McMahon. And there's a shot and another one by Neville. Oh, what a kick. Taking down Shane McMahon, and Neville's attention turns back to Roman Reigns with the Hurricane Rana. And a cover by Neville. What a victory this could be. Oh, but the world champion able to kick out. Neville may have wasted too much time with Shane McMahon.
Perhaps playing a little possum here, Cole.
Can Neville get it done? He's got some momentum here. Oh, but Roman Reigns with that punch. And a Neville able to reverse the spear. DDT. And is Roman gonna tap here?
Nice job.
Nope, Roman's able to counter.
Plenty more work for him to do.
And a Hurricane Rana by Neville. Wait a second. Shane McMahon taking out Neville.
Not after the beating he's taken.
And Neville's just going to roll to the outside. Shane McMahon up top.
Still trying to get back to his feet here.
He's clearly in a bad way right now.
And these men giving it their all here in an awesome main event for SmackDown Live.
If this superstar can just land the finisher here, this match is all but over.
Neville back to his feet, getting back in the ring. And he waits for Shane McMahon to get off the top rope to hit him with the Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, he's on Dream Street.
And Roman Reigns not going to give Neville any opportunities. Cradle. 2 count. And Neville can't believe how close that was. Superman punch once again.
What a gritty performance.
To Neville. And Roman Reigns going to try to pick him up. plants him back down. And now just driving those elbows right into the shoulders of Neville. And a belly-to-belly suplex by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns exhausted, but he's in the driver's seat right now. Wait a second, Shane McMahon, good uppercut. And a kick there. Shane McMahon, powerbomb to Roman Reigns. And Shane's gonna drag him inside the ring. He's gonna go for a sharpshooter here. But Roman Reigns was right there by the ropes. And this match will continue. Shane McMahon turning his attention to Neville. And a swinging neck breaker. But wait a second, Neville able to reverse it.
Terrific reversal by Neville.
It's one thing to play to the crowd, but Neville might be overdoing it here.
Neville may have a good opportunity here as he takes out Roman Reigns.
Back now inside the ring.
Neville with the cover.
Can he do it? 1, 2, 3.
And Roman Reigns able to kick out, keeping this match alive. And Neville now just tossing Roman Reigns right into the turnbuckle. Oh, but what a reversal, what a DDT. Roman Reigns with the spear to Shane McMahon. And Roman Reigns becoming a specialist at these triple threat matches. This is how he won the title against The Undertaker and Randy Orton. And Roman Reigns victorious. Thank you everybody for watching SmackDown Live, and if you're not yet a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Make sure you do. We will see you next week with more JFWR action.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.